part of that was the conversion of the heart by grace, and then you might call it the hunger for and thirst for righteousness, for truth, and that was a gift of God's grace, and then a great variety of things kept feeding that. And all those things are actually clues and signs of that second conversion that the spiritual writers talk about. Usually one of the greatest fruits of that is this hunger for more of God and to know more. Let's take our first email. This comes from Jeremy Vrana from Arlington, Virginia. Marcus and John, when you discuss the faith with non-Catholics, what is your favorite topic to begin with? Do you find that any particular topic is more effective in making others consider the reasonability of the Catholic Church? Do you have a favorite topic?
Well, I don't really. Basically, what I do, 1 Peter 3:15, about always be prepared to make a defense.
Yeah.
I let the other folks come to me, and whatever it is they want to talk about, that's my favorite topic.
Yeah.
Because with, all the branches of Protestantism, all the different types of and personalities of individuals, there is, some people may have difficulty with Peter, or Peter is the first pope, and difficulty with the pope, or difficulty, Catholics aren't Christian even. You have Mary as the fourth person of the Trinity, or quadrinity, however they want to put it, and things like that. So I determine what I'm going to start off talking about by what people say to me.
Very good. And I'm kind of a Johnny One Note, because no matter where they begin, I usually bring it back to the issue of sola scriptura.
Well, authority is the ultimate
exactly
issue.
Right.
And that's why I tell everyone, eventually you're going to get to the topic of authority.
Yeah.
Because that is the topic, or the problem that non-Catholic Christians have with the Catholic Church, bar none. That's the main problem. Right. So you can start off in all these other places. Eventually you come to the question of authority.
All right, very good. Let's take our first caller, Patrick from Canada. The important question I ask every week, which to me is one of the most significant things, and that is, in your return to the church, in what ways has it drawn you closer to Jesus?
Well, I don't know. When I was out of the church, I don't know how I could have been farther away from Jesus than I was. And coming into the church is the body of Christ. And, the deeper you get into the church, into her teachings, the deeper you're getting into the body of Christ, into the teachings of Jesus Christ. Because that's all the Catholic Church is. It's Jesus present in time for us, as he was kind of back almost 2,000 years ago. And he's continuing. And, the Eucharist, the sacraments, the grace that you get from all of those, that is the very life of God that is coming to us through those sacraments. And to be able to go to a chapel and have Jesus present right there in front of you, I don't know how you can get any closer to Jesus Christ than you can through the Catholic Church. And, I've come a long way, but I recognize I've got a long way to go.
On the journey, that's right.
So,
and the importance of the church, because in our praying intimacy with Jesus, we have so many voices that try and tell us who Jesus is.
Right.
We've got to make sure we're praying to the right Jesus.
Exactly.
And understanding him in the Trinitarian sense, because
Yes.
of all the other voices. John, thank you very much.
Thank
for joining
you,
me.
Marcus.
It's a great pleasure. And also,
My
God
privilege.
bless you in your radio ministry. And,
Thank you.
As it's intent possibly to move closer to Birmingham, so more people can hear you, right?
We're hoping and praying.
Everybody needs to pray for that. Thank you, John. Stay with us. We'll be back just a moment for some final words for the journey.